Imagine stepping back in time to the height of the Roman Empire, where grand temples, bustling markets, and thrilling spectacles await. A vacation in ancient Rome would be a mix of awe-inspiring architecture, cultural wonders, and decadent entertainment. From exploring the Colosseum to dining on exotic delicacies, every experience would be a glimpse into one of history's greatest civilizations. Arrival in the Eternal City. Travelers arriving in Rome might enter through the Grand Porta Capena, one of the city's many gates. The streets would be filled with merchants, soldiers, and citizens in togas, making for a lively first impression. You might even see a victorious general leading a triumphal parade through the city, showcasing Rome's military might. Staying in an insula or a lavish villa, wealthy visitors would stay in luxurious villas with mosaic floors, private gardens, and heated baths. These homes offered a peaceful escape from the city's chaos, complete with servants to cater to every need. On the other hand, common travelers might stay in insulae, crowded apartment buildings that were noisy and often poorly maintained. Exploring the Forum Romanum. The heart of the city, the Roman Forum, would be a must-see, bustling with politicians, philosophers, and merchants. You could watch senators debating laws or listen to street performers entertaining the crowds. Market stalls would sell everything from fresh olives to exotic spices brought from the farthest reaches of the empire. Watching gladiatorial games at the Colosseum. A highlight of any Roman vacation would be attending the bloody spectacles at the Colosseum. Gladiators, criminals, and even wild animals fought to the death for the entertainment of tens of thousands of spectators. The roar of the crowd and the grandeur of the massive amphitheater would be an unforgettable experience. Relaxing at the Roman baths, public baths were an essential part of Roman life, offering relaxation and socialization. You could soak in hot pools, get a massage, or engage in political discussions in the grand bathhouses like the Baths of Caracalla. The baths were not just for hygiene, but also for leisure and networking with Rome's elite. Shopping and dining in the markets. Rome's markets were a feast for the senses, offering goods from across the empire, including Egyptian glassware, Greek pottery, and Persian textiles. Food stalls sold garum, fermented fish sauce, honeyed dates, and roasted dormice, a delicacy for the adventurous eater. Wealthy Romans might indulge in elaborate feasts with peacock, flamingo, and stuffed dormice served with wine from Gaul. If you're enjoying this content, we would truly appreciate a follow. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss future posts. Let's get back to it, shall we? Witnessing chariot races at the Circus Maximus. The Circus Maximus could hold over 150,000 spectators, all cheering as chariots raced at breakneck speeds. The danger and excitement of the races made them one of the most popular forms of entertainment in Rome. Betting on teams, red, blue, green, or white, added an extra layer of thrill for spectators. Visiting temples and sacred sites. Rome's religious sites were breathtaking, from the Pantheon, dedicated to all gods, to the Grand Temple of Jupiter on the Capitoline Hill. Tourists could watch priests making sacrifices or visit the Vestal Virgins tending Rome's sacred fire. Every temple reflected Rome's deep devotion to its gods and the empire's vast cultural influences. A day trip to Ostia or Pompeii. A short trip to Ostia, Rome's bustling port, would offer a glimpse into the empire's vast trade networks. Alternatively, visiting Pompeii before its tragic destruction in 79 AD would reveal a thriving city with taverns, brothels, and stunning frescoes. The scenic views of Mount Vesuvius would provide a dramatic backdrop to the journey. Experiencing Roman law and justice. If you were curious or unlucky, you could witness a Roman trial at the Basilica Julia in the Forum. Court cases ranged from petty theft to political intrigue, with orators using elaborate speeches to sway the jury. Roman justice could be swift and severe, with punishments including exile, imprisonment, or even execution in extreme cases. Enjoying Roman theater and festivals, theaters in Rome staged comedies, tragedies, and pantomimes, often with elaborate costumes and masks. Festivals like Saturnalia transformed the city into a giant celebration, where social roles were reversed, and feasting, gambling, and gift-giving were widespread. Navigating the bustling streets, walking through Rome, you would encounter narrow, winding streets filled with vendors, beggars, and pickpockets. Wealthy citizens traveled in litters carried by slaves, while others navigated through carts and animals, trying to avoid the city's notorious filth. At night, oil lamps illuminated the streets, but it was safer to stay indoors due to crime. A vacation in ancient Rome would be an exhilarating mix of splendor and chaos. Whether marveling at grand architecture, indulging in exotic foods, or witnessing thrilling spectacles, every moment would be filled with adventure. However, the noise, the crowds, and the dangers lurking in the shadows would serve as a reminder that Rome, for all its glory, was a city of extremes.